Alright, Apple, I just cracked my phone. Kind of sucks, but here in the back, I'm gonna try to get an upgrade. Not really an upgrade, but I have an idea. This one has a cord over here, obviously you can see. I'm gonna try to do something, watch the cord.
So I'm gonna put you in front of the application so you can apply for the Barclays. So she's gonna set you up with a specialist and then just stay at that location that I put you.
Now mine has the cord, and I got Apple's phone.
No problem.
Yo, what's going on everybody? Pandrea here. Welcome back to another video. Gotta say, this video is exciting for me, and I know I say that in every video. If you go back and watch, I'm excited for every single video that I do. But nonetheless, this one is exciting because I'm finally revealing an effect that I have been working on for the better part of over a year. And along with Bo, just like we released Confabogram, we are going to release another effect, a phone effect, on the bluecrown.com. Now I'm still getting everything together, the performances, the explanations, everything like that, but it's all coming together very nicely. So basically, if you saw the beginning of this video, you see that you can do things with this effect. I won't give too much away just right now, but you can do things with this effect like taking somebody's phone and then transposing it with your phone. So you can do a transposition of two phones, just like I did at the Apple store with the phone that was in their store, switched it for mine, and many other things. And the details of all of that will be coming out very soon, probably in the next video. But if you hit that like button right now, and if we get enough likes, I will do my best to get it out as soon as possible with as many different variations as possible. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial for this week. As you guys may or may not know, I do a lot of questions and contests and looking for your feedback on not only YouTube here in the comment section, but on Instagram. So if you follow a.pandrea on Instagram, every Friday we do have a contest. But I also ask questions of what you guys want to learn on here and what you guys think, what you guys feel. All of that kind of stuff is taken into account when creating these videos. So I did a post about the best looking flourish or technique or things to do with cards for a layman, and what's the most impressive. So what's the most impressive thing to show a layman with a deck of cards, to have them put you on sort of a pedestal to make you stand out from everybody else. Now, me particularly, I don't like to do these show-off kind of things, even though a few things don't hurt because it does take you apart from like Uncle Joe, who he knows a card trick or two, right? So we don't want that. We want to sort of stand out from the get-go, and it's very important how you do these things. So for example, if I were to do a spring, right, as very show-offy, so you have to have the right attitude when doing this, and you have to know when to do it, when not to do it. Same thing with what we're gonna go over here, a one-hand shuffle. Now, one-hand shuffle is baller. I think it's one of the best techniques that you can do to sort of show off. And now, even though it's not about showing off, it's about standing out. And standing out and showing off are two different things based off your attitude of how you perform these things. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite things that I used to stand out in front of laymen, in front of audience members, and it is the one-hand shuffle. I was super obsessed with this move so much that I actually learned this. I remember it was New Year's Eve. I can't remember which year, but I was maybe 12, 13, 14 years old. So I decided that New Year's Eve that I wanted to learn this move, and I put in probably a good 10 straight hours overnight. And when I was little, every New Year's Eve, I decided that, look, I'm gonna stay up until the sun rises. And all I remember that New Year's Eve, that night, is doing this non-stop for 10 hours straight until I got it. It's not so difficult that you need days, weeks, months to practice this, but you do want to make it look smooth, you want to make it look effortless. So enough talking. I know some of you guys don't like when I just talk too much, so we're gonna go straight into the tutorial now. Let's go. All right, the one-hand shuffle looks something like this. And I think it's really cool. It's really elegant. Whenever I've seen it, I just remember to try to put myself in the layman's eyes. I just remember seeing certain things when I was little, and them standing out. So one of the things was definitely one hand shuffle. And I always had trouble sort of with it until I learned sort of the basics of it. And there's only a few things that you have to keep in mind here. First of all, you want to do it from face up so that when it ends face down like this. Of course, you could do the other way, but it goes against the natural curve of the deck. The natural curve of the deck should be bowed down, at least in my opinion, and this sort of stuff that I do. If you want to bow it the other way, then you would have to do it the other way. But if your natural bow is down like this, then you turn it face up, and you're going to get ready in this position. Now, I have my pinky on the bottom just like that. My thumb is a little bit higher than half of the deck, so from the middle up. And then the three fingers here, the first, the second, and the third, or rather the first, the middle, and the ring finger are on this part of the deck. Now, from here, this is your setup. I am going to only move my first finger and break up the deck. So right here, I'm breaking it just like that. Okay? So far, so good. Now, my finger is going to go in between, and it's going to ride along as I separate my hands. So this is the next move right here, and this move is the hardest move that you have to know, is getting in this position. So the way that we're gonna do it is break and then get your nail. So the nail of the first finger goes on the back of the top packet as you're looking at it. So the nail goes on the top, pinky is here so the cards don't fall down, and thumb is here holding everything together along with these fingers. I'm going to start separating, so moving my thumb and my first finger, thumb and first finger, moving it to the left, so towards me with everything, and the bottom packet, so I'm moving it towards me. Look, I'm moving it towards me like that. This packet is just staying there, it's not doing anything. It's only staying, and it's not falling down because the pinky's here and these two fingers are here holding it together. So you notice that I'm going from here and I'm moving the bottom packet, that's this packet right here, all the way here. Now this is the hardest part because getting in this position, you can see my hand is now shaking because I'm trying to do it in slow motion, trying to show you guys. But you're getting to here where your first finger is now in between the two packets. Okay? And the only way really to do this smoothly is to do it in one shot. So I do this, first step, nail, remember nail is important, and then you bring it in one shot, just like that. All right, doing it slowly is very, very hard. So I break, and if I want to do it slowly, it's gonna really start to hurt everything. So I do it fast in one shot, and I get in between just like that, okay? So that's step number one. Nail, get it in there, move it towards yourself, just like that, good. Now you're in this position where you hopefully want everything squared up, and now you're going to try to work on moving your thumb and your first finger. Really it's just the thumb pushing against, and it's pivoting on this to try to move it like that, okay? So that's your second step right there. Try to move it just like that. Once you get that down, you're going to move it and put pressure with the pinky and the thumb. And the pinky and the thumb pressure is what's going to bridge these two cards, these two, the center points, the corner points rather, together. Okay? So from here, you're putting pressure, and right now my hand hurts, all right? Just as to be clear, my hand hurts because I am in this very weird position of first finger and thumb holding this packet, first finger and middle finger holding this packet. So my hand is really stretched out right now. I'm here, I'm going to push in. Now to push in, you want pressure from here. Pushing in, and put pressure from here so that everything aligns just like that. Now at this point, all you have to do to finish this off is don't push in all the way, just push in a little bit. So you just want a little bit. And you're going to now turn your hand over. And as you turn your hand over, the pinky comes out. You want the pinky to come out. So from here to here. Okay, so just taking a step back now for the last step. You've already placed everything inside right there. And of course, the shuffle will depend on how good your interlocking bridge is. If it's in clumps, then the shuffle won't be as good. But if it's, you know, fairly good, then you'll have a good shuffle. Turn over, and now you're going to just bend, and you're putting pressure on the middle finger and the thumb, and you're putting pressure from here to bend, and then to let go, your first finger comes out, and it just lets go, and it shuffles right there. Okay, you want to go over getting to this point, which I think is going to be the hardest, okay? From here, getting to here is just going to be about pressure and the right pressure, so you have to play around with that. And then this is the easiest part. As long as you don't push too hard, you can turn over your hands, squeeze, and finish off just like that, squaring up from here. It's really nice. It's really easy after you get this one part down, but that is the hardest part. See, now I did not do it right, and because I did not do it right, you can tell that I didn't get the riffle down correctly. So now this is not going to be good at all. You see, it's going to get stuck. So that's one thing that you want to keep in mind. As long as you get this part down where it's even, and also here's another tip. You want to keep this as high as possible, the first finger as high as possible. You don't want to go down like this, because what's going to happen then is it's just going to get stuck because of the angle of how they're coming in together. Okay, so my advice is to keep the first finger as high as possible, just like that. Really keep these together, right? So they're not like sort of flaking out like that. Keep these together, and you do that by the pressure, and then it's only about the pressure. Look, if you can start moving like this, it's good. Push it in, and that was really nice. Get the pinky out, and then shuffle, and then square up. Okay, good. So that's the one hand shuffle. So that was the one hand shuffle. I do hope that if you did not know it, this is something that you can learn and put to use in your card magic. Now, one thing that I did want to mention is that you do not want to use this as a sort of look what I can do thing. I use it very rarely when either doing like a gambling demonstration, because I do those, and that's okay to show your skills, doing a second deal or doing a bottom deal or a pseudo middle deal, or there's a lot of things that I do when people are very interested, and you see that they're interested in particularly sleight of hand, in gambling. If they play poker a lot, you can show them things using sleight of hand, and that just makes you stand out more than the rest, because they've never seen anything like that before. So when you take a deck of cards and you shuffle it with one hand, boy oh boy, that is something that they're just gonna be like, right? I think, my opinion, even more than a spring, okay? But of course, you are free to differ on that opinion. A lot of people think the spring is the most impressive thing, but nonetheless, really, in this or in any sort of thing, flourish or anything, pick your moments. You do not want to do a hands-off trick, or a lot of the magic that I do, incorporating it with a spring or any sort of thing that shows that you have fast hands. For me, if the only solution is you have fast hands and you trick them because you moved so fast, it's really a fail. So just keep that in mind when using these kind of things like the one hand shuffle. Alright guys, so there you have it. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you did like this video, hit that like button. And not only if you like this video, but if you want to learn the phone effect that I performed in Apple at the beginning of this video, hit that like button. If we get enough likes, I don't know what enough likes is, but just just like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and please hit that notification bar because there are many events on the way and you will not want to miss it, because then you're just going to complain that I didn't know about it and things like that. So hit everything that you need to do in this video, comment below, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I ain't a man.